I wanted to say just a few words today to the gentlemen out there who are possibly looking for a good woman to share their life with. And maybe so far, even though you've tried dating and had relationships possibly in the past, so far you may not have found the good woman that you are looking for because you're a good man. And a good man generally wants to find a good woman to share his time with and to love and to care for and to cherish. So I've wanted to do a video for the gentlemen out there for quite a long time, as far as what a good woman is and what may be the key indicators when you meet someone that she may be a good woman. And there are a couple of points that I want to leave you with today, and that's all. But I think they're important ones because a good woman also wants to meet a good man. And the reason for that is people like to be with people who share the same values and are of similar sort of character. And so the problem that often happens in relationships and in dating is that people sort of cross over and they meet someone and they get on really well with them in the dating process for a time anyway, but then they sort of find out that maybe they don't have the same values and their characters don't seem to mesh. And yet by that time, possibly you've been going out for a while and we become fond of that other person, but you know, we know deep down that they just don't share the same values. And sharing the same values and character is very important. And I never give advice, I just give an opinion. And if I have any experience, I like to share it with people in order to help them. So these points that I'm going to give you are quite interesting and they're quite important to bear in mind in the dating process. The first point is to recognise that if you're a good man and you want a good woman, then that lady is going to have certain traits and she's going to have certain standards, because a good woman has quite good standards and quite high standards as far as a partner is concerned, because she generally knows through experience what works for her and what isn't going to work. And often she's done a lot of work on herself, and you know, she's come to that point in her life where she doesn't want to settle, she just wants to be happy and comfortable with another person who is possibly a life partner. So being aware of that and being aware of the fact that your behaviour and who you are going to determine to a great extent whether you meet a good woman, which is often something we don't think about. But our own behaviour and our own energy that we're sending out is to a vast degree going to determine who we're attracting. So that could be an indication as to why we don't understand why we've attracted certain partners into our lives in the past. So that was point number one, and that is that a good woman is going to want a good man. And, you know, the thing that opposites attract, well, if you look from your own experience, you are the only judge of that as to whether that is true or not. But generally we like being with people who are the same as us, or who like doing the same things. And, you know, if you like walking in nature, then she is going to want to walk in nature. Then you've got a pretty good fit there already, because we need to be able to enjoy the same things together and have our own lives as well. So that's number one key important point, I think, is to realize that if we want a good high caliber partner, then we need to become a good man or a good woman too, to attract the same level and the same caliber. And I'm not talking about material wealth or anything like that. I'm talking about good character and, most importantly, a good heart, which defines for me what a good man or a good woman is. And that is what a good woman is going to want, a man with a good heart, and that he is generally of good character and trustworthy as well. The other point that I wanted to mention is that during the dating process, it can be a bit of a minefield. And one of the things that I emphasize in my safe relationship training and in my Becoming a Safe Relationship Connoisseur course, and this is in regards to men or women. It's very important when you meet someone new to stand back and to listen to our internal warning system or our intuition, which is what it is. And often what we do is we override our intuition because we may be so bowled over by this person's looks or their body or whatever it is that has knocked you for six. And yet, again, your intuition may be trying to tell you something different. And because you're so visually or audibly overtaken by this person who seems to be so flirtatious and so into you, that your intuition can get overridden. So it's important to stand back during the dating process, being conscious that you want to meet a good woman, and also that your intuition, your inner guidance system, will let you know when you've actually met her. And it's at that time when something will just go off within you, and you will know that you possibly met the one. And I really wish you well with that. Take care and be happy and safe. Bye-bye.